You know, when we talk about marriage, and it's like, oh, is this marriage so kind of life? You know, it is very good that you have something that is you valued in your marriage. The things that you value, you hardly lose it. The things that you cherish, you hardly let it go. The things that you the things that matters to you, you hardly let it go. And when you see people who have this mentality of go digging into marriage, they don't have anything to lose because they come to steal. They come to steal. And because they come to steal, nothing matters to them. They don't care what goes down, what not. So when you are into marriage, better know what is important to you and how to protect those things that are important to you. Because some of this marriage of these days, I call them business. Yeah, a lot of marriage are business. Is either there for money, either there for this. You know, people don't really enter into marriage for in the sake of, okay, let's be a partner in this life journey. No, no, they are there for something else. So when you know someone or be involved in those kind of things, know what is important to you and know how to protect it. Because the things that are important to you, those are the things you will cherish and don't let it go. Because not all that shine or glint is really good. Many are just something else. And remember, in this life, if it doesn't work out, find the exit door and don't kill yourself there. And remember your Get Chrissy talk. You know, when you have, if you ever be opportunity to go to the divorce court, you know, even when they are divorcing, blah blah blah, I don't like you anymore, marriage, blah blah blah. This one complain here, this one complain here, this one give you own complaint, that one give you own complaint, fine. And then the judge will say, yeah, whatever thing that happened for both of you is not my business, but the business that concerns me is the children. Yes. It is very important that even when you are divorced or married, that the both parents raise the children. You are not doing it for yourself. I don't know who need to hear this. Taking the child away from the mother or the father, you are harming those children. You are literally harming those children. When you take a child away from the other person, this is what you are telling that child. You are telling that child that you are evil, and that child will definitely, as time goes on, will start running away from you. I came across this video whereby the young guy was so angry with the mother, and he said that he just find out who his dad is, and it was so fantastic that he loved his dad. He's so good, and the mother find out that how did the son get to know his dad? And then in that discussion, the mother spark and the boy also spark. How could you take me away from my father? He's such a nice dude. Yeah, I like him. Is this, is that? And the woman get angry, and the woman began to lose it again. Just because you hate the other person, or the relationship doesn't go, or the marriage doesn't go, don't take those children away, because you are indirectly telling those children that you are evil. You are indirectly telling those children that you are bad. That you are indirectly telling those children that you are the bad person, because they don't get to see the other person. So it will not be your story. So all those cook and book story that you will tell the children, oh, your father doesn't like you, oh, your mother doesn't like you, blah, 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 blah. It comes from your words. They are human beings. At a point, they will begin to understand. The question mark in the whole story will start to tick up, pam, pam, pam. And when it began to tick up, they will start to ask questions. And when they now later find out that the other person is not as bad as you describe it, you become the bad person. And that is what I told you before. that when you take the children away from the other person, you are the bad person. You just tell the person that you are bad. You just tell those children that you are wicked and evil. And you know how it is now. It will get to a time they will run away from you. That is how it always be. And they will always keep on repeating themselves. Because children, it is blood. It is not an handbag. It's not clothes you buy. It's not car you buy. They are blood. So long the part of that blood of that person still remain in that child life, you can never. Have you ever asked yourself why a child that is being adopted when it's just born, maybe like a day old, and when it grow up, it will start to look for a biological parents, the biology, because that is where a root stands. They will start to look for them. So if you like, continue. At the end, you will be the one to pay the highest price of it. It always happened. And it's unfortunate that people keep on repeating the same mistake. But if you are about to make that same mistake, my dear, think twice. Let both parents involved in the children's life. You might not like the person. Come on, hello, how are you? How are you doing? How was your day? Is good enough for those children. He that has ear, let him hear. I remember one of the greatest mistakes that people always make, and I see them doing it, and I just laugh. You can't separate children from their parents. No. You see, when the social comes to collect children, their intent of having those children was not permanent. It's not permanent. It's actually a system that was created for the whoever the parents or guardian of that child is to buckle up. You know, they want you to pass through some process, and when you are able to meet up with that process, they will release those children to you, because they can't take the children away from you. Nobody can take children away from their parents. Nobody. I said that person is just those children or that parents doesn't live, because it is blood. It is that blood. That is what we are talking about. That genotyped blood. That genotyped blood. It is what we are talking about. So the worst mistake anybody can do, that husband or ex-husband or ex-boyfriend, it happened. The child happens. Let it be involved. Let the other partner be involved. It is the only way you are raising that child. Let's, okay, put it there. Let's go to the other part of it. But do you know or understand the psychological damage you are causing for that child? A child that does not have two parents raising him or her will have a very low self-esteem. Yeah. A very low self-esteem. Go and ask a lot of people today who are still suffering from this childhood trauma. The father or mother were not present. The both or neither one was present, or one was present, the other one wasn't there. So the father or the mother who is supposed to, give it, oh, come on, cheering up. Yes, you can do it. I'm proud of you. You can do this, Those things that you say to your children, it ginger them up. It gives them strength. It gives them proudness. Some people might say they are rude. It's not rude. It is what gives them the self-esteem, the boldness that they can speak and not fear that my dad is there, my mom is there. But when you take those things away from children, you take those children away from their parents, or one away from their parents, or the other one away from their parents, you have just destroyed those things. Children who don't have both parents in their life, they have a very low self-esteem. You always see them. I've seen a lot. You see their low self-esteem is so intense. So don't think you are doing your son good, or you are doing your daughter good by taking him away from the other person. You are just destroying that. You are causing more harm to that child than good. You might say, I'm raising it to my own taste. It's my child. Yeah. Nobody says it's not your child. But don't also forget it's the other person's child. You know what funny thing about when you go to divorce court, when one person take a child away for the other person, you know what they call it? Kidnapping. I sit down one day and I begin to think about why would they be saying the child I give birth to, I kidnap it? Why would they be saying that? And then I realize, yes, it's called kidnapping because you have took the other person's part and take it with you. Now you understand. The other person's part, because you didn't make that child on your own. It was two. So the you and the other person, like this, that produced this person. So now this person is consist of, you see, both of you. Now, when you take this child only for you, meaning you are stolen from this person. So when this person take solely for this, that means that person, you are stolen from this person. You see why they call it kidnapping? You are kidnapping the other person's part. It's not only for you. So let the both parents or let the other party be involved in your children's life. It is the best way you can help or love that child. Otherwise,